So if you're watching this video, you would have already seen Infinity War and you know exactly what happens. From this point on, there is a complete spoiler. If you haven't seen Infinity War, get out of this video, go watch it and then come back. What is up everyone? It is Captain Fizzman here. Wow, okay. I just saw Infinity War about 2 days ago. I've already released videos talking about what I thought of the movie. One was where I talked more about the storyline. Others where I actually talked about more about what the movie and how it was and if I enjoyed it. And I did. I really did enjoy it. But this video is talking about the post-credit scene, the events of Infinity War, and how it will tie in, and what my theories are, and how it will tie in with Avengers 4 and what the title may be. So definitely, if you do enjoy listening to theories, listening to me ramble on about what I think is going to happen, stay on this video and also give this a big thumbs up if you did enjoy Infinity War, and also subscribe for more geeky goodness. As you know from watching Infinity War, is that Thanos has the full Infinity Gauntlet, and when he clicks his finger, because we thought that the Mind Stone would be destroyed by Scarlet Witch, because that was the aim when they found out they were attacking Vision. So that was the aim, to destroy the Mind Stone before Thanos could get it and then complete the Infinity Gauntlet, which meant the end of half of the universe. Scarlet Witch succeeded, and then Thanos came and he reversed time and he basically got the Mind Stone, which means that he has the full Infinity Gauntlet. Now there are certain things which I kind of want to touch on. Back when they were on the planet Titan, when Doctor Strange was looking at all the 14 million different ways of how the events could play out, he saw one way. And something which had been talked about in the community is that the only way for the Avengers to succeed in defeating Thanos is that he needed the full Infinity Gauntlet. They basically needed to give him the Time Stone. Doctor Strange needed to sacrifice the Time Stone in order to save Tony Stark, which, I mean, I do enjoy, but like, really? I mean, an Avenger could have died. I'm like, I'm showing immense hate for Tony Stark. I'm not. I'm just saying that they could have done this a whole complete different way. Tony Stark dying could have meant something completely different for the rest of the storyline. And I mean, Shuri could have taken over. I mean, she is so smart. Because Thanos did get the Infinity Gauntlet and he clicked his fingers, he then was able to erase half of the Marvel universe and the cinematic universe, not like the X-Men and Fantastic Four, but we see people like Bucky, Sam Wilson, Scarlet Witch. Vision's dead because when Thanos pulled the Mind Stone. Peter Quill, Drax, Mantis, Groot, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Maria Hill and Nick Fury. We see them and Black Panther, we see they've all gone. They've gone somewhere. And so I don't think they're dead, okay? Because I believe them turning to ash is it doesn't make sense. I think the Russo brothers have something to do with this. I reckon, and it's even confirmed in the comics, the Soul Stone has the power to trap people in other realms and everything. And so I think they're not dead, they've been transported to an alternate reality. And so this is why I believe Avengers 4 will be Secret Wars, which I actually have the comic right here. I've read the beginning of it and I'm so excited to read the rest of it. I reckon that's where they are. I reckon they're in an alternate reality, and that's why Hawkeye and Ant-Man are not dead, because we know they're on house arrest and we don't know if they're alive or dead. So I think because it's probably the power of the Reality Stone and the Soul Stone have combined together to place the dead, the ashed Avengers and ashed Infinity War characters in another reality, another alternate dimension. And how it works is that there's so many things have changed, there's probably different events have been changed, and so it means a complete different timeline. And so I think that's where Hawkeye comes into play, because in Infinity War, in the comics, he's not Hawkeye, he's Ronin. So I think it feels somewhat similar to an Injustice storyline, where you have the current timeline where everyone is good, but then you have the Insurgency, the other timeline where Superman, Wonder Woman, they all think they're gods and they're basically taking over the world. So it feels really similar to that. I think also Captain Marvel will come into play. So the reason they've released Captain Marvel, and I reckon she will be, I'm 95% sure she will be in in Avengers 4. And so she will have the ability to travel to different dimensions, different realities, and possibly Doctor Strange will be working on the other side to try and open up a portal to help get everyone back. But then also, something which a couple of friends and I have discussed about is that I think there will be, all the Infinity Stones will be scattered across time, and so they will need to go back through the events of the whole MCU timeline, and it basically, any events that they change will, I think, erase the entire timeline. So by the end of Avengers 4 we have a complete reset, which I mean would really work well, because then you can bring in the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and kind of do it. But I really don't want them to do it, because it feels like they're erasing hard work. It feels like they're just pulling another Days of Future Past, where they basically retcon an entire timeline and build a whole new timeline. But then also, so there'll be a scavenger hunt, and because of how it's worked, the Tesseract will be back in the 1940s, where Steve Rogers or Captain America will need to grab it off Red Skull. Because I think it's how they're going to end Chris Evans' contract, is that he will go back to his own time, back in the 1940s. Bucky will still be alive, and they'll get the Tesseract and they'll stop Red Skull, and then Steve Rogers will stay in the 1940s and build a life with Peggy, and then he gets his happy ending because he's a man out of his own time. So I definitely think that will be an awesome ending for Steve Rogers. If they do it that way, it'll just mean so much justice. Like, I don't want to see Captain America die. I really don't. And I mean, with that we get Descendants, and it builds a whole new thing. Tony might get his parents back. So many things can happen if they go in a certain way, but that's what I think. I think then also, if that happens, it basically may erase the events of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm hoping that they somehow tie in Avengers 4 with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because it would be so awesome to see Daisy Johnson Chloe Bennett and Daisy Johnson in Avengers 4 as Quake, and she's basically kicking ass. She's basically an Avenger. I would love that so much. Russo Brothers, if you are really, I know it's already been filmed and everything, but if we could add a scene like that, that would be insane. It would be an awesome tie-in. Like, I know you guys want to keep TV shows and the movies separate, but it feels it would be so awesome. So yeah, those are my thoughts about what I think will happen. I don't think they're dead. I think Infinity War was playing with us. I don't think they're dead. I just think they're trapped in another alternate reality, where then we finally see Ronan come into action. He will then, it will just be so much better. That's my thoughts for it. If you did enjoy this, please give us a big thumbs up. If you have any thoughts about what will happen, feel free to leave spoilers, because this is where we're talking about it, but don't leave too much, okay? Definitely let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts about Avengers 4 will be, what you think the title will be. What do you think the events of what the implications of Infinity War has on Avengers 4, and how it will change the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time for a new video. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more for more pop culture and geeky videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for a new video. Peace out, I love you guys. Au revoir, arrivederci, alamak, auf Wiedersehen, and goodbye.
Go Anthony. Go Anthony.